People say what? That life sweet. Right? But Scott sing a song, na 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 na. No, no, life sweet. But guess what? No, 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 no. Life not sweet. You understand? When it's so cold right now, you lean over me. And my woman talk to me how she wants. You understand? These other nations are eating up your flesh. But yes, life sweet. Life sweet for the so-called white man and these other nations. But what about you people? You people send what? Having a little cable, a little hot water in your household by the cases. Right? You have 2, 3, 4 women. Right, life sweet. Where? That's what you have wickedness, but the righteousness. True righteousness is when life sweet. When you have about shine, you have shine and that is when life sweet.
When you can leave an inheritance for your son, life sweet.
God.
You understand? When children can leave something for the, when the parents can leave something for the children, right? Could bless the children, but right now children have to go back and bless the parents. Right?
Continue. And let the counsel of the Holy One of Israel draw nigh and come, that we may know it.
Yeah, that you people may know it. So that it's spread to all this. Let me see it come, sir. But you people ain't seeing it. Like really? You people ain't seeing it. Because I know Iuic people ain't seeing it. I know GOPP people ain't seeing it. Right? Because them just not flying up fucking me. You understand? Them just not flying up me. Saying the French is the life.
Look at Iuic. You see the Iuic here, Joe?
That Iuic club. The Fringes is the light. Well, I want to know if this is Christmas lights around we are garment. So that's the light now, boy. You understand?
You see the ignorance that these scriptures speak that they teach? They don't prepare the people at the gate for the day of the Lord. The Fringes they like to say.
Yeah.
So what John 1 go down say? 1:1 go down say. Light, the word was the light and the life of men. You understand?
But the Haitian food for Salah. Yeah, the Haitian food come when we are battling and when you say, when the scripture say, my brother, when the scripture say, you are the light of the world. What is the light? The Fringes.
No, it's the wisdom.
Yeah,
it's the wisdom.
The reason why they bring that back because remember the Fringes supposed to be our reminder, you know.
Can't.
So that is why they're saying that.
But we don't live by the law, we live by faith. So the whole doctrine is not correct.
You don't understand. He saw how the law. He saw to follow the whole law and keep wearing Fringes. Does that mean he's so one mistake? He saw to follow Fringes on the bottom of the garment if he wants it.
He saw using our law against us.
That's it.
He saw using our law to make us abominable to the Most High. Can't. That's what he saw doing. The food, the clothes, the clothing. You understand?
This is how fucking you know, man.
You them getting it twisted, you know, like I was talking to a youth man on the job down there. He's a Christian, right? Telling about Old Testament and the New. I said, so yeah, talk about multiple wives. I said, so yeah, they could have multiple wives, you have no problem with that. He said, don't go in the Old Testament for me, I get so mad. I said, oh, the Christian was, I said, look at him, I'm not doing that fucking game right through. I said, the Most High coming back just now. You're serious, you know, brother? You're serious, you know? The Lord coming back just now to church only with this Old Testament and New Testament. I said, it's one book.
That's right.
It's one book. What you do like the book of a separation and from one thing to the next is one book. It just roll the whole roll and go and speak to the house of Israel. And the law say, and you have a side quoted, that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Lord, that by that shall man live.
That's right.
So then we tell him about the Old Testament and the New Testament. Right, follow?
And when again, chop up the two. Testament just mean covenant. You understand what's the new covenant? All the laws in the heart now. So we don't need to go through the book now to say, oh well, now I do wrong because give me Romans 7. because Paul himself said.
Yeah, because it become the laws now become a behavior.
Right.
Which we try to inculcate because we have faith in Yahweh Shai and we follow after Yahweh Shai.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So it's a behavior, we behave in a certain way. You have an integrity to keep. Once you keep that integrity and that behavior, that's how we be found righteous and we in righteousness. You understand? But the laws can't save us because we can't. First to begin, you talk about the fringes, which is one law. You're condemning yourself, but you can't keep all. So what about the law? What about Passover time? The unblemished lamb. You understand? They're breaking laws right there. So these hey, actually all the followers are Nate, they're ignorant. And they slumbered because they don't study and search. But really actually the Most High put that veil over their eyes. Yeah, the Most High didn't give them that light, that eye to see and them ears to hear. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Romans chapter 7 verse 20 says, now if I do that I would not, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me.
You understand? The sin that dwelleth in me that he do something that he don't want to do. You understand what?
It says, I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me.
Yes, he find them. So what? You go out to go through the scriptures and find a law. But when the law written in your heart, no, you don't have to find no law. Because you don't know, hey, if I do that, I'll be going off. So it's done written in your heart. Right? Because every Sabbath they have to go and do what? Read the law. Come on, Hebrews 8 in it. Right? Because in the book of Ezra, right? And different books they show that they used to read the law on every Sabbath. You understand? Well,
This is Hebrews chapter 8 verse 8. For finding fault with them he said, behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah.
well,
Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, said Yahweh.
well.
For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days,
Right, the New Testament, go ahead.
said Yahweh, I will put my laws into their mind and write them into their hearts.
Right, you open to the mind and write it in their heart. Right, that he say he will take away from them the stony heart and give them a heart of flesh. You understand? So it's more like a sponge, you receive it. Because where is that stone? Some hard. You understand? They say these hard-headed niggas, they hard. You understand? Go ahead.
And I will be to them a power, and they shall be my people.
Right, because why? Why here we are going on? Because we walking in his ways. Right? We will not be perfect, we will not be clean. You understand? So henceforth they say corruption or iniquity are separated us from the Most High. But now we are beyond God because why walking perfectly before him. Go ahead.
And they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying,
Right, so nobody have to teach the neighbor his brother again. Go ahead.
know Yahweh, for all shall know me,
All shall know him. Go ahead.
from the least to the greatest. For I will be merciful to their unrighteousness, and their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more.
Stand.
In that he said, a new covenant he hath made with the first old, that now that which decayeth and waxeth old is ready to vanish away.
Yes, because guess what? This paper, hey, watch, this waxing away by itself, you understand? But when the laws, hey, write the laws in our hearts, guess what? That will go and wax away, right? So guess what? Paul had to go and look, right? He had to consent to the law, hey, that was real wrong. But no more going and be so, because we'll be walking perfect, having the laws written within us, right? We all know, guess what? The Fringes is just a reminder, but we don't have to look for a Fringe because this one don't say thou shalt not sleep with man, however the case is. You understand?
We had the phylacteries, we had the thing that used to tie in the center of your head. All these different things you used to do. So why they don't uphold all dress up in a costume and come out here? You know? Yeah.
It's Romans chapter 10 verse 17. It says, So that faith coming by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High, right? And what he said in Psalms 147, verse 19 and 20, he showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He had not done so in every nation. No. He said faith coming by hearing, and hearing by the words of the Most High, by the truth, right? Esau, because Esau, look at the Bible, Esau have a Bible. If an Edomite want to keep the laws of the Most High as of right now, like the Fringes, alright, like the Sabbath, he could do that. But he can't have faith. Because he showed his word unto Jacob, alright, the statutes and his judgments unto Israel. And his true faith will go in and be saved. That's right. Not by the works of the law. Esau could, Edomites could read, go in the law and read it and they keep in the law. But that save them? No. Faith is what saving you in these last days. That's right.
This is Isaiah 26:10. Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet he will not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly.
Yeah, in the land of uprightness he will deal unjustly. The wicked is the so-called white people.
That's right.
Alright, and the Most High goes, alright, he give them favor. And what the land of Israel go? And in that same land he deal unrighteously because of circumcision or else some circumcision. When you circumcise the baby and suck up the blood of the penis. You cover your wife with a sheet and have sex with her because she's considered unclean, I believe. Alright? The boy hold by his vagina and dies away of sex. The Most High didn't make women to be enjoyed like them. You understand? That's how you so-called white people do it. Because you've been shown favor, you went to our land and whether
it says, in the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly.
They dealt unjustly in the land of uprightness. The land of uprightness is the land of Israel. Alright? They dealt unjustly, they dealt wickedly. Gay parade in Tel Aviv is the biggest gay parade that have in the world. Alright? It have a slut walk or something, so just like that in the land of Israel. With slut parade in the street, in the press outside, topless.
Naked too.
If I could say something, also talk about that favor, right? The scripture says that he was alive and he had his possession. And you know, he saw all the books, all that Israel and the spoken men. You understand? So favor, he had you laws of life in the possession by favor. But what? Because still do wickedness.
Because he can't have received faith because it's given to him. God. Faith was given unto the Israelites. Alright? Psalm chapter 22. Psalm 22, verse 23. It says, he that feareth Yahweh praiseth, all the seed of Jacob glorify him, and fear him, all the seed of Israel. Alright? Because he's talking to the Edomites. Okay? Fear the Most High. Sirach chapter 25, verse 12. It says, the fear of Yahweh is the beginning of his love, and faith is the beginning of cleaving unto him. Faith was given unto the Israelites. And the fear of the Lord also was given unto the Israelites. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of his love. And to have faith is when you cleave unto the Lord. You understand? No Edomites cannot have faith. If I fucking Edomite want to kiss, they don't go ahead. But they can't come into we power. Yeah, we're about to show me how shy that is true faith.
This is Nehemiah 1:11. O Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, I beseech thee, let now thy ear be attentive to the prayer of thy servant and to the prayer of thy servants who desire to fear thy name. And prosper, I pray thee, thy servant this day, and grant him mercy in the sight of this man. For I was the king's cupbearer, and this was Nehemiah. Nehemiah also an Israelite. right? And your husband and the back to water Israel. The people who say I have to fear the name and the Most High is true. The children of Israel. Right? And the scripture say, Lord, by and thou turn us